Right, I've been asked on a number of occasions now to give you a tour of my little VW, the interior and exterior. There is not a great deal to show you. I mean, it's been lowered slightly, it's on alloy wheels, it's got a few decals on it, bonnet bra and day running lights. That is it, there's nothing else at all. When it comes to the engine, it's a standard 1.9 diesel. Nothing special at there. Split charge relay. I fitted the biggest battery I could as the starter battery. Yeah, that's about it. Engine wise and on the exterior, I mean, there's a few extra lights that are about that aren't quite wired in yet. A few little bit of trim that's been painted black to go with the grille. But other than that, there's not a lot at all. Inside is where the magic is. Oh, before I go inside, I must tell you, there's my solar. I mean, it's not the greatest solar panel in the world, but it does its trick. It does the trick. Right, so there's the interior. It's very, very compact, but it does me. It does me completely. We've got a rock and roll bed here. That was from Streamline Campers. I've had it in this my second bus I've had it in now. We literally pull the lever and the bed comes across, remove the headboard, and it's just storage behind here. I've got extra window blinds and my big battery, and there's a few other bits that I don't need to get to on a day-to-day basis. Porta potty, try not to use that, but it's there just in case. I can move that wherever I need to, and at night time it just goes underneath the bed. Little bit of storage up here, well, hangers. I tend to hang up stuff so I don't lose them. I've got firelighters. I've got firelighters everywhere. I've got another one over there just hanging up as well. Table was a bit of an afterthought. I needed somewhere to literally put a brew or whatever when I was making it. I thought, well, I'll stick a table leg on that. Literally it just unscrews, you just twist it off, the magnets catch and that closes completely. Storage down below, complete and utter crap down there, stuff that I don't always need to get to. I've got extra shoes, underwear, I've even got an iron down here just in case anything needs pressing. In here we've got the goodies, so we've got knives and forks, tin openers, plates, chopping boards, bowls, including hand grips for some strange reason. I don't know why I put them in there. Trays full of all sorts, plastic wine glasses, dried fruit, dried food, noodles, rice, egg noodles, whatever. A few more cups, tins of everything and anything. Same again down here. And a few extra little bits that I might need if I'm cooking something a bit more fancy. I've got some olive oil, a few sauces. That's again, that's stocked all the way right to the back of all sorts of tin goods and pots of anything you need to add water to. Pot noodles, porridge, you name it. A bit of junk down here. This is more pans and pots. I've got a washing up bowl in case I ever fancied doing my washing al fresco. The pipe at the bottom there, that's the pipe from a night heater. It was a bit of that was an afterthought as well. I wasn't sure where it was going to go, but I'd already drilled the holes before I put the cabinet in. So the way I got around that was I put this little vent in. So when I turn on the heater, I've got the vent, and when it's not, and it looks, I think it looks quite neat, to be honest. It doesn't look too bad. 12 volt fridge, 12 volt only. That's all that's on that. Normally stocked with beers, but I'm out at the minute. Solar charge controller, the remote switch for it. A sink with dirty washing. Everyone's got dirty washing. There's a little mirror. Single burner hob, don't need anything more than that. Important bits, optics, so I can get some vodka or Jack Daniels or whatever when I'm away. Tea, coffee and sugar normally sits at the top. Bit more storage. Cubbyhole full of all sorts of crap, wires, carrier bags, spare knives and forks. You never know if you're going to need any plastic ones. A few connectors for other bits. More complete and utter crap at the top that I don't really need. I should bin some of it. Clothes full up to the top in there. Water supply at the back. I'm not going to open the back because I've got all my bedding on the bed, so it just go absolutely everywhere. And that is about it. I've got X curtains, or Van X curtains, rear, front. Front ones aren't so good, you can see through them, but I'll get them lined at some point. Sab seats on swivel base on the passenger side. Driver's side, not too fussed. I can't really turn that round anyway. In here I've got all sorts of crap that I might need. Fire extinguishers, cleaning products, washing up liquid. I've got wash bags down the bottom underneath the seat. Wash bags for me and for the van. So we've got some nice auto glim stuff here. It's always handy, you've got to look after your van. And that is really it for my setup. This is all recycled laminate flooring. I actually bought it off a guy that had it in his T4. We had to cut the back off it and fit it to this, but it fits alright with the bed. The floor is lino, so it's easy enough to be cleaned. I've got a few lights in here, so if I close the door I'll sort of show you. There's a little one above the bed, does the job, nothing too bright. Actually I can tell you what the drawer of that is. The drawer on that, without this fan being on, let's turn that off. The drawer on that is at 0.3 amps, well 0.1 amp now. That's the drawer on that light at the rear there. So we'll turn that off. Let's turn on the kitchen lights. Oh, you have to excuse me, that's my alarm clock. Right, so we got the kitchen lights there. They're the kitchen lights. They draw 0.2 amps, which isn't bad. I can turn them off, and if I just wanted a bit of a night light, we can have them on for now. They take 0.1, I think. Yeah, 0.1 amps. So if I have all my lights on together, as well as the fan, because at the minute it's a bit moggy in here. It's got a little USB fan. It's nothing great, it does the trick for me though. So with all that, we're only using 0.7 of an amp. I don't know what the fridge is using right now, because the fridge is on a different circuit. It's not straight from the auxiliary socket on the charge regulator, that's straight from the battery, because it being a heavier load. Night heater works perfectly. It's nice and warm. To be honest with you, I don't use it half as much as what most people probably use theirs. The van is very well insulated. You might have seen that on another video. But yeah, that is it. That is the inside of my van. And as you can see, when you sit here on this passenger chair, it's nice and big, considering it's so small. So that's it. I hope that gives you a bit more of an insight of how I live and where I live. And if there's any questions, pop them down below and I'll try and answer them for you.